Huh. I just wanted to show you something cool. You know that I've been doing lately. Oh, God, go away. Go away. Found it finally on the WSL view. So there you have it, VimTutor. Finally found it. So now I'm getting the so I've started to realize the merits of a mobile text editor. We spend more time if we do work in IT, basically editing text files and everything. So, I want to unlock that superpower. I don't work in IT currently, but I'd love to. Anyways, before executing any of the steps below, read the entire lesson. Press the escape key to make sure that you're in normal mode. Type WQ, enter. This exits the editor, discarding any changes you have made. Get back here by executing the command that got you into the tutor. That might be VimTutor. Enter. If you have any of these steps memorized and are confident, execute steps through 1 through 3 and re-enter the editor. Right Q. Anyways, he's working the muscle memory basically together. And it wants me to remove using X, so do. Say mental outlaw largely convinced me of the merits of all this, but I was thinking about it, the fact that you've got power keys, which are pretty useful. I just didn't realize the amount of depth that had gone into them thinking when they wrote it, where like everything is on one line and you're just moving around so that you can get to where you're trying to edit very quickly, And anyways, so if you have access to another terminal, it'll do the following there. Otherwise, exit this terminal as tutor as you did, and is the shell prompt vim file the text. Okay, cool. Right on. So let's see, vim. Type this command, vim is the file tree to start. Use the name of the file that you can change. Insert and delete as you went to the previous lesson. I love it. Alright. I. So I also have taken the liberty so that when I return to Gen 2 and get it up and running, you know, of essentially learning how to receive and send files via DCCD with ChatGPT, because I really didn't want to spend the time poring over the documentation for IRSI, to figure out how to send and receive files with it. But yeah, I've got it configured so that it can, basically do so. So, let's look in one of my other terminals. So let's vim no, that's sad. Where the hell would it be? Oh wait, I don't necessarily want to show you that. Anyways, private. So it really doesn't matter. But I've got an RSI conf that, essentially is configured so that it, let me just close out of this one, so hopefully it won't do anything too terrible as far as leaking private data. So there we go. Boom. IRC with IRSI and insert before the cursor, append after the line. Pressing escape will place you in normal mode. So let's line. Now I'm seeing it. Woo, that is useful. Press escape to make sure that you are in normal move. Move the cursor to the beginning of a word that needs to be deleted. Type DW to make the word disappear. The letter D will appear for the last line of the screen as you type it. Vim is waiting for you to type W. If you see another character than the D and you type something wrong, press escape. some words. There are some words fun. There are some words that don't belong. To delete the end of the line, press escape to make sure that you were in normal mode, to move a cursor. So now it wants me to go. Somebody type the end of this line twice, end of this line twice. Move the cursor to the end of the correct line of the first. Okay, that is so much quicker. Operators and motions. Many commands that change the text are made from an operator and a motion. The format for a delete command with the delete operator is as follows. D motion is D is the delete operator, is what the operator will operate on, listed below. A short list of motions. A, until the start of the next word, excluding the first character. Excluding its first character. E, to the end of the current word, including the last character. Star to the end of the line, including the last character. Thus, typing DE will delete from the cursor and to the end of the word. Pressing put just the motion in normal mode without a proper editor will move the cursor as specified. Typing a number before a motion repeats it that many times. Move the cursor to the start of the line marked below. This is just a line with words you can move around in. move to the fourth line. So to something else. Press for U to undo the last commands. Oh, cool. Move to the cursor. Oh, no. Oh, man. Man. Move the cursor to the line bookmarked and place it on the first error. Type X to delete the first unwanted character. X. Alright, type U to undo the last command executed. Type, this time fix all errors on the line using the X command. Alright, X. Now type Control R, keeping the window the control key. Oh, wow. But yeah, I've done it. I've made a video about this, working the VimTutor. I'm getting there. I'm looking for my glasses currently, so we'll be back with you later.